This woman fell madly in love with one of the most terrifying beasts in the criminal history of the United States.
Si le miras fijamente a los ojos, es como si miraras a un tiburón antes de morderte, antes de que los ojos se le pongan blancos. Es una sensación muy intensa que te paraliza.
However, when she met him, he did something that traumatized her and extinguished any kind of love she had for him. Richard Ramirez was the man commonly known as the Night Stalker of Los Angeles.
He was an avowed Satanist whose crimes didn't just terrify communities, they made him this object of intrigue.
That aura of mystery surrounding the bloodthirsty criminal was what led Misty to approach him and start sending him letters to prison. Little by little, they began to develop a disturbing relationship.
Simplemente nos hemos comunicado por carta.
Entiendo.
Había una especie de relación sexual basada en fantasías.
But of course, what she saw as a distorted fantasy was nothing more than a game in the head of the callous killer, who, condemned to the death penalty, entertained himself with the women who followed his trail.
Luego le conocí y, Dios mío, me dio mucho miedo.
And of course, meeting him was the worst mistake Misty ever made for a surprising reason.
Lo siguiente que recuerdo...
Wow.
es que tenía su pene delante de mi cara.
The years behind bars hadn't changed Richard at all. The disturbed mind that drove him to commit horrendous crimes was still with him, but he also kept his groupies with him. The figure of the Night Stalker generated love and hate in people. His bloodthirsty crimes between 1984 and 1985 paralyzed the United States. Another serial killer was on the loose. However, there were people who forgave them for his repudiatory acts, generating a kind of deranged admiration.
I know that he's a nice person because I've met him, and I know.
He's convicted of 13 murders.
I know. But he's really a nice guy.
The truth is that for them, he wasn't a ruthless criminal, but some sort of celebrity that they fantasized about. And of course, his closeness to Satanism made Ramirez someone with whom they identified.
When I went to go visit him, I asked him, I said, how many other girls visit you? I want to know. And he kind of laughed and said, there's 2, but I already know them and I've known them for a while and they're...
En particular, la hibristofilia, este deseo amoroso y fanatismo extremo por un asesino o un criminal, tiene directa relación y la han estudiado con la psicología evolutiva. ¿Qué quiere decir eso? Que muchas de las mujeres o seres o personas que se sienten atraídas a un asesino, la verdad es que son personas súper dependientes. Entonces ven en este criminal un ser sumamente dominante.
The Night Stalker became an icon in popular culture. The series of crimes he committed led him to gain unexpected fame that kept the city of Los Angeles in complete suspense. The horrors went beyond murder. He wanted his victims to suffer, something that led him to earn all the front pages of the time.
He had no empathy, no feelings, nothing. He wanted to be known as the greatest serial killer that ever lived.
Richard Ramirez did it. He went down in history as one of the most recognized serial killers in the world, committing a series of crimes that, far from earning him hate, also won him the love of countless people who saw in him a leader, an idol, or a love.